The journey of entrepreneurship begins with someone discovering a problem, finds a solution to that problem, and makes it available to the people facing that problem, and in turn gets profit from it. The richest man in the world is that person who is solving a problem of global prominence. In this episode of Mobile Money Thursday, where I teach you how to make money with your smartphone online, we are going to be looking at the first question I mentioned last week that you must answer when starting a smartphone business, which is discover a problem. If you are able to finally get or solve the problem concerning somebody or concerning a group of people, a large number of people, a community, a nation, then trust me, in no time you are going to change or turn your finances around. There are so many problems that human being is facing in different aspects of human life, and the solution to that problem lies right in the head or the palm of another human being. The problem that you have faced and solved and pretended like it doesn't matter, actually so many people are willing to pay any amount of money to solve that problem, right? So there are problems human beings are facing and they are looking for solution to, not minding the cost. They are willing to pay because people are more interested in the solution than the cost of the solution. They can go any mile just to raise money to buy a solution. In the actual sense, when people give money for any product or any service, what they are giving money for is results. What they are giving money for is value. What they are giving money for is a solution. So what are the problems that are surrounding you? What are the problems that are surrounding your environment? What are the problems that you have actually faced and was able to solve? I was invited to speak on the topic addiction to advantage, where I was talking about how people can turn their addiction into an advantage, into a business. For instance, maybe you are having a problem of masturbation and you're able to solve the problem, you're able to overcome that addiction. Now there are so many people that will be interested in hearing you talk about it and even will be willing to pay just for you to give them the secret on how you solved your addiction. Problems actually has profits being shadowed. Behind every problem there are profits. All you need to do is to discover that problem and ensure that the number of people going through that problem is quite enough to give you enough profits. Now let's take these two scenarios. How much, for instance, would you pay someone who killed an ant, and how much would you pay someone who killed a lion? The magnitude of the problem is actually directly proportional to the profits. Another thing you need to note is your personal connection to the problem. This is online. Most times people want to hear stories of how you were able to solve that problem or how that solution you are actually trying to sell have affected your own life positively. Now, when I'm talking or writing or creating content, sometimes I actually get to tell stories of how I was once addicted to my phone, and it was costing me a whole lot. It was costing me of relationship because I would rather spend more time with my phone than with people, and how it was even reducing my productivity as a student until I was able to discover the things in the smartphone that is actually going to be, or that is actually meant to be, to the advantage of the user. Alright, and over time I was able to build a business that reached over 7 figures. So when I talk, people listen to me because I have a personal experience, or I have a first-hand experience of the solution I am trying to create or I am trying to offer. So you must also look into yourself. What are those problems that you have actually overcome that you think it is of no value? Maybe you were once going through a whole lot of anxiety problems or fear or depression. Psychological problem is actually killing a whole lot of people worldwide. So if you're able to, or if you've been able to overcome your stage fright and you can now speak to people no matter their number confidently, there are so many people that would want to learn public speaking from you. There's a very funny adage that says that a lot more people would prefer to jump down from a story building than to go before an audience and speak. that is a problem that needs a solution. How do you actually determine the potential of profit to a problem? Now, when you discover a problem, you might want to Google the global statistics of people going through or having that problem. Number one, there is Statista or statistica.com, right? You can go to that website, click or search for the problem that you are trying to solve, and see the statistics of people that are currently undergoing or facing that problem. Secondly, you might want to go through the sustainability development goals, right? And you can actually check the problem, that is the statistics or the problems under the SDGs they are hoping to solve. Like I said again, there are so many problems in different areas of life. You can think about health problem, relationship problem, financial problem, educational problem, psychological problem, and so on and so forth. So first, what are the problems around you? What are the problems that you have encountered or you have faced in the past and was able to proffer a solution to? What are those addictions that you have suffered growing up or as a teenager or in your adult life or whenever, and you were able to overcome? Once you have discovered that problem of global prominence, you have taken the first step in starting a smartphone business. On the comment box, I would like to know, which problem have you been able to solve over the past years of your existence? And I'll reply by telling you the potential of that problem to make you lots of profit. Come back next week Thursday for another episode of Mobile Money Thursday, where I'll keep teaching you how to make money online with your smartphone.